Small wins build real confidence. Hollow praise builds anxiety. Here's the principle. Helping your child notice their own progress builds more durable confidence than telling them they're great. This feels counterintuitive. We praise to build confidence. We want them to feel good about themselves. But here's what research shows. Praise focused on innate traits, "You're so talented," or empty generalities, "Great job," doesn't build the confidence you think it does. It often creates anxiety. What happens when they don't feel talented? What happens when the job wasn't actually great? Progress recognition works differently. 3 months ago, you couldn't do that. Now you can. This is evidence-based confidence. It's not dependent on your opinion or their outcome. It's based on observable improvement they can verify themselves. Remember from Stage 1, Video 3, when we discussed how confidence develops through mastery? Progress recognition helps them see those mastery experiences accumulating. Let me show you the difference. Hollow praise. "You played amazing today," after a game where they clearly struggled. Progress recognition. "I noticed you stayed focused after mistakes today. That's different from a month ago." Hollow praise. "You're such a natural athlete." Progress recognition. "You've worked really hard on that skill, and it shows. Look how much more consistent you are." See the difference? One makes claims they might not believe. The other points to specific, observable progress. Question. When you praise your child, do you focus more on their talent/outcome or their progress/effort? Be honest. Comment below. Here's how to recognize progress effectively. Be specific. Not "good job," but "you kept your head up under pressure today. That's new." Reference the past. "Remember when you couldn't do this at all? Look at you now." Ask them to notice. "What do you think you've improved at?" This builds their self-evaluation skills. Acknowledge effort and progress. You've been working on that consistently, and it's showing up in your performance. What undermines this? Praising when they know they didn't perform well. This teaches them not to trust your feedback. Generic praise that could apply to anyone. "Good job" after every practice loses meaning. Comparing their progress to others. "You're doing better than your teammate." This makes progress relative instead of personal. Only noticing progress in performance, not character. Progress in resilience, focus, attitude, effort, these matter as much as skill development. Remember from Stage 1, Video 4 about multiple sports building variety? Progress shows up in many forms: physical, mental, emotional, social. Notice all of it. If multiple kids need different recognition, your star athlete needs character growth acknowledgement, your struggling athlete needs tiny skill wins. The multi-child family navigator helps differentiate this while maintaining focus on individual progress rather than comparison. If co-parents use different praise styles, you can't control their approach. But during your time, consistently focus on progress and effort. The Parent Alignment Discussion Guide addresses navigating this difference. This week, practice progress recognition. Notice one specific area where your child has improved, not generically better, but concretely different from before. Point it out specifically. "I've noticed specific change. That's progress from time frame." Then ask, "Have you noticed that improvement?" Help them see what you see. This builds the internal recognition system they'll rely on when you're not there. Progress recognition isn't just about sports. It's teaching them to notice their own growth, a skill that serves them everywhere.